welcome to a new vlog. I have just made my daily morning coffee, but I thought that I would spare you the coffee montage this time because you've seen it in the past 2 vlogs and I'm pretty sure you know how I make my coffee by now. It is Friday and it has been a surprisingly good week. Monday was a little off, as has been usual lately, but every other day this week has been surprisingly good, like much better than past weeks have been. If you watch the last vlog, you'll know I've been struggling with motivation and focus. And yeah, maybe it's just that we're in week 3, maybe 4, I can't remember, of the lockdown now. And I don't know, I guess I'm slowly getting used to this new normal, but I'm not reading the news every day and like looking at the World Health Organization status reports every day like I was doing previously, feeling like I needed to like, you know, be knowing everything that was going on. Now I kind of feel like there's nothing more I can personally do than stay home, obey the rules of the lockdown, stay home, wash my hands when I do go out to the supermarket, etc. So what's the point in making myself stressed out and more anxious by trying to keep up to date about all the exact numbers and all of that? I know I'm going to have some people in the comments saying that I'm sticking my head in the sand or something for saying that, but you got to do what you got to do to survive, you know. And I felt a lot better this week for having not read the news all the time and kept up with that. So I don't know if you're feeling that way too, maybe give yourself permission to just ignore it for a little bit and try and live your like this new normal version of life that we've got going on. Wow, that was a ramble, wasn't it? What have I got going on today? So I got up early today, which is another thing I think that's been helping this week. Is I've been trying to get up earlier and trying to not like when I do wake up spend half an hour scrolling my phone in bed. Yeah, it seems pretty obvious. It's like the #1 advice people give you for productivity and like how to have a good morning, and it's just really hard to follow sometimes, you know. I got up today about 7:30 and I've actually spent the past hour and a half doing my accounting, so that's not super fun, but I don't know, it does feel kind of good to be taking care of the health of my business, just like I'm trying to take care of health and all other aspects of life, you know. So yep, that's good, that's done, got some things sorted, and now I can ignore it again for a little while longer. Today for work, that I'm about to get into now, I've been working on creating a GIF, which, I mean, that sentence sounds ridiculous when you think about the amount of time I've spent on it. Yeah, I spent about 3.5 hours yesterday making this thing. Let me show you what it's looking like. So it's this GIF here that is meant to show how our landing pages tool works. And it's going to be super small and short to be embedded in an email. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it's turning out though. I think this is going to be really cool. I just have a few adjustments to make. Like, can you see the shadow around that is all weird? So I'm just going to remove the shadow from the template. And also I was asked to add color to these initial ones so they're not so gray. I've been getting back into using After Effects for it, so I'm gonna make some edits and let's see if I can make this thing a little bit better. It is so nice and sunny today. Whoa, that is bright, isn't it? It has been really kind of cloudy, grey, rainy for the past few weeks, just like small bursts of sunshine. And even though I wouldn't really be going outside in the rain anyway, it has made me feel a lot more like trapped inside throughout this lockdown. Just not being able to, you know, be out, feel the sun on your skin, breathe fresh air. I feel very lucky that we have this lovely terrace to spend time and like be outside, you know, because that's, I don't know, it's more than a lot of people have in Spain right now, so very, very grateful for that. I just ate lunch out here, but before I get on with my afternoon work session, let's wait for the camera to realize we're inside, there we go. I want to show you the GIF that I've made. I think it's final. I sent it to Nathan, he said he liked it, and I'm pretty happy with it too. I think that it'll come in handy for other things as well. So this is the final GIF. So wait on, let's start from the beginning. Wait, okay. So 3 templates come in, there's blue in them now, then it clicks on it and it does all this again. I had to re-record it all though because of the background changing color. So yeah, it's like been simplified a little bit and had a bit more color put into these early stages. And I thought that I would just show you quickly a little bit of how I made this in case you're interested. You can skip ahead if you're not. So these first two templates here are just mock-ups that I did in Figma. They're based on actual designs of actual ConvertKit landing page templates, but yeah, just for simplicity, I mocked them up in Figma. And then this one that slides in is actually a screen recording within the app itself. So I just changed the colors of the base template to match what I was doing here with these ones, you know, bringing in the blue. So it's a screen recording with a mask around it to make it the same size as the other images. So it kind of just looks like another one of them. Then, sorry if you can hear the outside right now, I'm just liking having the door open. This cursor just slides in and it clicks, and this shrinks down a little bit to kind of look like it's been pressed. And then I expanded the mask so that the template fills the screen. And all of this is literally just done, if you look down here, with keyframe animation in After Effects, just like moving the position and the scale or whatever. And everything has a motion blur on it because I read advice, I think it was in a post that the Baremetrics team did. It was Baremetrics or InVision, that if you put motion blur in a GIF, when you drop frames to make the file size smaller, it just all looks a lot smoother. So yep, I did that. So this expands, and then all this text writing in at the same time. That is just me recording the screen while I edited it all. And then you can see down here there's all these different layers, and that's because I've just chopped up the file and moved the pieces over and like masked the bit that it's editing at that exact moment, so that it looks like they're all happening at one time, even though obviously I did them one after the other when I was actually editing it. Then what happens next? Okay, this is just a photo slides in and then scales up a little bit, and then it just cuts to the photo being in the template. But the idea is it sort of looks like the photo comes in and fills in the space, right? And I don't know, when it happens fast, I think it looks okay. Then this is the color picker that in the actual app sort of sits to the side here. So I just sort of cut that off this is another masked screen recording, right, and brought that in, set it on top so that you can actually see what's happening while the color gets edited, and yeah, then it slides out again, and that is our finished landing page. I also played with time remapping throughout all of this just to make things, especially the typing, happen faster. Really pleased with that. It turned out how I wanted. You know when you get an idea and you're like, I feel like this is gonna work and I feel like I have the skills to make it happen, but I'm not sure. That is what happened, and I'm glad that it turned out that I did know how to do it, so that's good. Nice to end the week on like a win like that, you know. This afternoon I have a few meetings, but I'm also going to spend time reflecting on the last quarter. It's April now, and so we're into Q2 in business speak, and yeah, it's time to reflect on how the last quarter went and set some goals for the upcoming one. So that's what I'm going to do. Got a cup of tea with a stroopwafel sitting on top of it, getting all nice and melty on the inside. Let's get to work for the afternoon. Alright, I just finished up my calls for the day. I had a really good hour-long stand-up with Corey, the developer that I work with. I always say that when I say his name. Like, can we just all agree that you know who Corey is by now, and I can stop saying that and just say Corey? He has a YouTube channel of his own, by the way, so I'm going to link it down below in the description if you want to go and check that out. We went over like a review of the first quarter, and yeah, what we felt worked well and what we want to work on coming up, so that was really good. And I feel like I'm in a good spot to end the workday, and yeah, just it's been a good week. It's been a much better week than I've had, I don't know since when. Like, yeah, just way more focus this week. Got way more done, so that's good. And now I'm going to start my weekend, which is mostly going to consist of me playing Animal Crossing on my Switch. And so I thought it might be fun to end this vlog by like showing you a little bit around my Animal Crossing island. If you're into that. If you're not, then you can end the vlog here if you like. I don't mind. Thank you for watching up to this point. I appreciate that not everyone is as interested in Animal Crossing as I am, and I appreciate you watching up to this point anyway. So thank you, and hope you have a good week. But for all the rest of you, let me show you my island. So this is my little character. Of course, I splurged for the extra hair colors things so that I could have purple hair. My house is not super cute right now, but I have this huge rug which matches the one in my office. And I have a desk, I have a random floor lamp. My theme I'm trying to do is I'm trying to have lots of plants. So there actually used to be a lot more hanging on the walls. One like I think I still have in my bedroom. My house only has 2 rooms currently. Yeah, okay, so see this potted ivy hanging up there? That was my hot item yesterday. So I got like lots of money for selling them, so I took some off my walls. But yeah, I have this cute plant, and I have this cute plant, and this cute plant. I just want to like, yeah, fill the place with plants if possible. And I'm working on making these rooms into something proper and less mismatched. I got this random chair out of a, I don't know, I think it came out of a balloon one day or something like that. Please ignore all the stuff that I have just sitting on the ground because I couldn't be bothered to go inside to put it in storage the other day. But this is my little yard. I have, oh, there's a guy selling rugs, cool. My crafting station over here with a toolbox. And then I've got this cute little swing that I can sit on. So that's fun. Tiki torches on either side. I have a lawnmower, which is also pretty cool. Little table and chairs over here. This is my like fire pit area near the sea, which I think is really cute. And then this is my flower garden. I've seen people do really cool things with flowers where they'll have like all the different colors together and it'll like line the fence, which I think is cool. So I think I'm gonna try do something similar to that. I have my shop right here, sort of like, you know, by my house so that I can get to it really quickly. What's the hot item today? Let me see. Oops. And then I have my town square plaza, of course. You're seeing some of my villages too. My little airport. Then I have my villages, yeah, scattered around the rest of the place. And there's all these eggs and things to pick right now. I just love this game so much. It's super cute and it's been making me feel pretty happy lately, and it's a good distraction from the world. And so I'm gonna go play this a bunch. I hope you enjoyed seeing my house and where I'm up to. We gotta like, you know, do things that make us happy at the moment, and this is definitely something that's been making me happy. I hope you can spend some time doing whatever it is that's making you happy these days, this weekend as well. Yeah. Hope you have a good one. I hope you've had a good week. Thanks for watching the vlog. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.